Good afternoon, dear students. This is the paper today I am delivering, that is organizational behavior. This is the very important paper. Actually, is concerned and connected to the maturity of the organization. Management of the organization, board of directors of the organization, senior level management, mid-level management, lower level management, all these things are concerned and connected to personality and behavioral pattern. The exposure of behavior from the individual point of view, group point of view, department point of view, unit point of view, hierarchy point of view, lower level, mid level, top level, or senior level management. There is a question of personality. Generally, there is a traditional concept. Personality means moody. It talks a little. So is with I personality. Actually, it's not so. The personality is the behavioral exposure, way of expression, way of showing, way of delivering, or the behave, how a man behaves or acts. How nicely person, Mr. John, presenting himself. That is the question. Someone may behave or express his opinion with rough or aggressive attitude. Someone may express very politely and calm. Someone may express in the very thinking way of pattern, following thinking way of pattern. These all are the variety in nature. These things are very important. Actually, we are going through books. But nowadays, these books are not enough. Anyway, initially, I am delivering my class virtually. This pandemic situation has been changing total our academic pattern, academic system, our functioning in the managerial functioning, our manufacturing system, our marketing system, and overall behavioral science has to think in a new manner. Few days before, we very negatively asked our students not to bring. No problem. Send here. We asked our students not to bring, not to come to the institution with cell phone, I mean Android cell phone. But what a funny things now happening. It's the case not more than 1 year. 1 year before, we asked guardians, students, no student will be allowed to come here in the institution with Android phone, Android cell phone. Very astonishing. Now, it's becoming mandatory for all level students to hold an Android cell phone, because way of teaching methodology, delivery, all those things are changing. Now you students are not in front of me. We are not in the classroom. Audience whom I can't see, far away. If it's Zoom class, then we can see each other. But it's a record class. I am delivering here. You are staying near or far. Far away even from 100 miles, 200 miles, 500 miles away. This is the scenario. So it's very indispensable for all the students to have a cell phone, Android. Dear students, it refers to individual differences in characters, pattern of thinking, feeling, behavior. My way of thinking is not same as Mr. Robert's thinking. My feeling, my range of feeling, my emotion, my sentiment is not same as you individuals or as you everybody is going on with. Is to understand the individual differences. Someone may be very much social, or someone is very much irritating. All the times, whenever you are asking a certain question, a very irritating manner he is responding. Here I like to mention personality, a characteristics, way of thinking, feeling and behaving. Personality embraces moods, attitudes and opinions and is most already expressed in interactions with other people. It includes behavioral characteristics, both inherent and acquired, that distinguish one person from another, that can be observed in people's relation to the environment and to the social group. Obviously, somebody says personality is very much, very initially developed, but from my side it's not so. We also follow good things, good way of, say for once young generations were very much interested to, the breakdance. Breakdance was popularized by great singer, not the word authentic great, greatest singer. As per my observation, I don't know whether further such a singer, greatest singer will come in the world of song and singing. That is Michael Jackson, my grand salute. Not only he was a great singer, very astonishingly, he's singing and dancing at the same time, but that was the breakdance, which was quite tough from the side of a singer. Just breakdance, the word breakdance, actually to break all the parts of the body. Exposure was like that way, which was quite impossible. Several hundreds awards he got. He developed new concept. At the same time, tough, rough, aesthetic expression. Singing is very aesthetic, dancing is very aesthetic, but But to combine dancing in the rap track, top track, that showed Michael Jackson. After then, in India, in this Indo-Pak subcontinent, there is a film actor. He tried to dance like Michael Jackson. Name of that dancer, actor, is Prabhu Deva. But Prabhu Deva was simply actor and dancer. And it's a common thing for him. But when someone is singer, then to develop a choreography with several hundred instruments, melody, song itself, matter is quite tough. And that was possible only because of Michael Jackson. And that style is that's a different personality. A philosopher thinking or philosopher expressing his views, concept, idea, thoughts, feelings, sentiments in a very calm mood. That's his style, that's his personality. The great scientist Einstein, he had a very astonishing issue. When he was in research and he was working in the lab, then a huge sound would come from his drawing room. Several of his friends were gathering there. So anyway, personality, way of thinking, way of leading life, way of expressing views, concept, idea, person to person varies. I'm an old man. I'm an old man, but you my students, you know. I'm just telling, but by heart I am not thinking so, the same way. As per my age. I crossed 57, just started 58. In these days, I think myself, actually, as how the old guys think themselves, I'm not so. I don't like it. I like to think myself I'm young. It's my style, it's my strategy. I like to sing, I like dance, I like gossip, I like reading, studying. Now due to virtual class, I am trying to match myself with the telecommunication technology. Not only I myself, my teachers, my colleagues, everybody trying their level best to match them with this virtual technology, virtual world. Most of my colleagues record their speech in the lab. But I have a interest regarding ecology. You just listen. Birds are singing. Trees are almost calm. We are near evening. Very green. Our playground. This academic institution may be number one and best academic institution because we decorating our entire institution with trees, flowers, orchids. Very much uncommon orchids, trees and flowers are here available. We are also changing and developing. Beautiful buildings are here. So many other buildings are going to be started, constructed soon. Because this institution is developing the best academic system for HSC, undergraduation and post-graduation level. Maybe you know we are the pioneer in Bangladesh. We are pioneer in Bangladesh regarding virtual class. Conceptually and by practice, we are very much pragmatic enough. We are contacting you, though you are staying in Dinajpur, Panchagor, Satkhira, Coxbazar, wherever. We are keeping you in touch. This is a little bit problematic, but one thing is this, it's a very developmental. Books are simply based upon traditional facts, theories, concepts, references, materials. But the virtual world is very broader. This very moment you can see what's going on now in New York Stock Exchange. It's quite possible from here, staying here. This very moment you can see what's the technological change. The Siemens company is innovating new injection machine. You can see. Very much important for the power generation plant. This very moment was change is going on in Bangladesh, throughout the country, of giant economic installations, say for Matarbari project, Padda bridge, Honda company, 4-lane, 5-lane roads constructions, seaports, multiple power plants, Rupur nuclear, what not to say. Bangladesh is in a very beautifully possible. Anyway, these things are Holland 6 personality types. According to John Holland's theory, most people are one of 6 personality types. Realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Realistic is, basically the top things which can be physically exposed. There is chance of potential exposure. Like to work with the animals, tools, and machines. Generally avoid social activities like teaching, healing, and informing others. I'm a teacher, but in most cases, I like to say, I depend upon these books. But when an engineer is there, he also follows books, past key points. Rest other things he acts basing upon the practical practice. Here practice and practical issues are very important. Animals, tools, machines, automation, I just mentioned. Molding machine, power generation machine, turbulence, which deals with the turbulence, so the Siemens company of Germany, rotor wing, these are the realistic, top thing, conveyor belt, okay? They are knowledge bank. I think just being a teacher, I would think, yes, as much books I am going through and reading, I'll be more knowledgeable. But engineer, he thinks, oh no, his operating quality, maintenance quality of tools, automation, machineries, equipments is the most important thing for him. Just simply going through books is not enough. I may teach someone, I may deliver regarding swimming, how to swim, theoretically. If I send that gentleman, after telling him 6 months theoretical training, without practice, without sending him to the pond or to the river, how to swim it, there and there he will sink down. He will be drowned. No use of that theoretical issues. Merely practical things we can see, touch, use like plants, animals, tools, equipments and machines. Since all practical, mechanical and realistic. Here stress is given mainly realistic issues upon. Then a personality, another type of investigative. Investigative likes the study to solve math, science problems, generally avoids leading, selling or persuading people. Yeah, mathematical solution, they like it. Quantitative analysis, more important here. Pinpoint assessment, more important. In a state of persuading people, yeah, oh gentlemen, our company is selling this pen. It should multi-varied quality. Oh no. You never have seen such a very beautiful. You can use that torch, you can write it into multiple color, red, black, yellow. At the same time, its cost is very minimum. And if your kid use it, they can use it as also, play item. So, investigative issues are quantitative based. Quantitative based. This is very investigative in nature. And then this is a self-practice, scientific and intellectual. It's also intellectual. Generally, be genius. Those who have the brainstorming quality, they can deal with this. Then there is a question, another personality concerned issue, that is the artistic. Yeah, artistic way of expression. Say a doctor, expert in surgery, he is studying, he is going through books. But when he is in surgery, when he is in OT, then the way of surgery, using skillfully by hands, that is aesthetic, that is art, artistic. Great artist Kamrul sir, Jainal Abidin, they draw a picture very aesthetically. Aesthetic sense, an artist also, those who are in drama or in the film industry. Say for the Shah Rukh Khan, I like to mention, very aesthetic in nature. British Indian style, he is combined with the British Indian aesthetic combination is with Shah Rukh Khan. But when there is a question of Salman Khan, he is a rough track lover. The way of expressing artistic issues that are also differs from person to person. Then social. The guys, those who are social in nature, they are generally, they don't like to hold administrative, tough and rough issues. They don't like. They are just very polite, very simple, very helpful, very friendly in nature. They are cooperative in nature. Then enterprising, likes to lead and persuade people and to sell things and ideas. Generally avoids activities that require careful observation and scientific analytical thinking. Enterprising, he has to think multi-varied way for better sustaining in the tough and competitive market. Also, enterprising guys have to think all the time the changing atmosphere. Changing atmosphere to keep the matter in mind, to build up right way or to develop his institution or the business organization in the right manner. What he needs is thinking job. Thinking plus performance. Energetic, ambitious, and sociable. These things are very much necessary. He should be energetic day and night long. He may have to work with cool and calm brain. I likes to work with numbers, records, and machines in a set. When there is a factory, there maybe have his thinking job. At the same time, he should have the application quality, operation quality. Multiple tools, techniques, methodologies, more or less he has to know. If not so, then he can't understand the proposed automation development of a certain factory. You know, suppliers, principals of automation, they like to sell maximum to a new factory. But if the factory owner is ignorant, then the main problem will occur, where actually needed 60% machineries. The principles of suppliers trend will be is to sell out 100%, which bears no use. As a result, cost of the plant will increase 40%. So side by side the same way, maintenance problem will occur. That will become also expensive. At the same time, the company itself will have to appoint more than 40% people, and mainly these people are technical in nature with higher salary paid. Is good at working with the written records and numbers in a systematic, orderly way. Record keeping is very important thing. If it's a factory, modern factory, it needs use machineries, equipments for operation and functioning, for manufacturing goods. In that case, they should have a nice record. Nowadays, this is now becoming very easy because automation system comprised with computer technology. Thousands of machines, equipments, components can be recorded very easily. Any deduction, any decline, any missing, all these things can be detected very fast. Value success in business sees self as orderly and good at following a set plan. So these are the things for conceptual development, and all this gives a greater personality exposure. Actually, this is personality. With potentiality. As per my opinion, you don't have potentiality. What is your personality? No potentiality, no personality. You don't have technical speed. Why do you talk? You can't go for solution. You can't solve the problem, present problem or upcoming problem. What's good? If you don't have the social attitude, if you don't have the convincing capability, then what is the use of your behavior? Then you are not fit to conduct marketing jobs and activities. Understand? These are the things, and anyway, we are now marching towards Azan, Holy Azan. It's near, it's not near, almost evening. And good evening, my students. And side by side, I am providing you copies of, see four pages copy with my lecture. And one thing I am telling you, that you should have to regularly practice your writing practice. If you don't maintain your writing practice regularly, then you will not be able to appear in the exam in the right way. Okay? At the same time, learn English, learn Japanese, learn Chinese, learn Arabic. Because your appointing authority tomorrow, they are Chinese investors, Japanese investors, Arabian investors, and English language non-investors. They are very much interested, and they are searching people, those who know their language. Otherwise, people will come from different other countries, and they will join in the different posts and positions, and you will remain unemployed. And vocational training is must and indispensable. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck to you. Best wishes. Thank you.